Phil Brock. This is Brock on Your Block, and I'm standing in the grounds of my old high school, Santa Monica High School, and there's something very special happening here at Samohi. It's happened every year since 1991, but everything's going to change after this year. These four gentlemen, all volunteers, have worked on Samohi's Grad Night for over 20 years. Some are second and third generation graduates of Santa Monica High School. They have Viking blood running through them. And I want to talk to them and hear about this great ship behind us that they've built so that the future alumni get to go through something that's been happening at Santa Monica High School since 1891. What's your name?
I'm Bill Dern, class of 63, Samohi alumni.
Chris M. Hart, class of 73.
Woodrow Coleman, class of 65.
Chuck Kearsley, class of 73.
And Chuck, your uncle was a teacher here on campus.
Yes, he taught history for 30 years, retiring about 10 years ago.
And later was mayor of Malibu.
Yeah, that's correct. He taught here for many, many years. And I didn't have him as a teacher, but a lot of my friends did, and apparently he was a pretty good teacher.
Well, I can tell you he was a good teacher because I had him for one semester and before he kicked me out of class, which all of you would understand. So tell me about this ship and tell me about your involvement in coming back to Samohi each year to do this.
Well, I started 15 years ago. I'm kind of the baby of the pact. I was invited to help with my friend Chris. We're both alumni from the class of 73.
Now, does that mean he was really your friend?
Well, I don't know now. 15 years later, I'm kind of wondering. But anyway, he was working on the boat at the time and asked me to help. And before that, he was asked to help by Woody. And that was about 18 years ago, I believe.
So this has been a collaborative exercise where each of you has found another great person to help build this ship each year.
Correct.
And I understand you were there at the beginning.
I did not do the first grad night, but I've done 23 or so over the years.
Why do this, and does it help Grad Night be a special occasion on campus?
It has something to do with feeling that I owe Samohi something, and also we've read in different articles that the grad night is the most dangerous day of a graduate's life up until that point. And if we've saved one or two kids a year, that makes me really, really proud.
That is a great statement. And so your job is to drag other people in to make sure you don't have to work as hard.
That's what I try to do. I try to just sit and tell everybody else what to do.
Has he done that?
I first worked with these two. They brought me in. Didn't know them. I've known Chuck for over 50 years. And then we just all became really good friends. And we kind of just stuck with it. Originally it was, can you come and do it? Most of the people that volunteer, they start on their senior year. We never see them again. We can't tell you why, but we all just became really good friends, and we stayed because every year we come back to do it over and over and over.
And tell me, how much work is this each year to put together?
It's about 3 weekends that we work on Saturdays and Sundays. When we first built the boat, it took the month of May, June, actually April. We started to build the original boat, but it takes 3 weekends, and we work long and hard.
Union labor?
No, we're all volunteers.
And that's important. So it's the love of Samohi, and as you said very aptly, it's making sure that the teens who are graduating now have a safe place to celebrate on their graduation night so that they can come back and celebrate Samohi 50 years from now. Now, do you have children who have gone to Samohi?
Yeah, I have a 03, an 04, and an 09 graduate, and I think the other guys who are graduates are a lot older than that.
And have they all come to Grad Night as well?
Yes, they have. Yeah, and they really enjoyed it. And we hear them all the time from other kids how much they like it, and that keeps us coming back, besides the safety factor of keeping the kids safe that night.
And do you guys come here on Grad Night?
Yep. Yeah, I'll be here tomorrow all the way till midnight probably.
Were you born in Santa Monica?
No, I wasn't. I'm a transplant from the Midwest. And I got started 18 years ago. I got hauled in by my wife. She said, I heard about this grad night. Let's go down and paint some stuff. The next year, Bill got a hold of me, and I designed the boat, and we started building it the next year.
This is the entrance to Grad Night.
Correct. All this is the entrance. It's a facade to get into Grad Night. And we've had parents actually come in on graduation day and ask how we get the boat into the ocean. And they're serious. They're not joking. We have to explain to them, no, Grad Night is here. It's not down in the ocean.
And how do we fit 750 kids into that small boat?
Exactly. It doesn't work.
Tell me a little bit about the history of Grad Night.
Originally, instead of being in front of the tennis courts, which are over here to our right, it was in the girls' gym, and they did 2 floors worth, and the boat sat outside on the running track, and the kids were delivered by van onto the track, and they'd walk all the way around.
So 1991.
1991 through probably 1996, it was down there. The boat that we originally got from Cerritos High School was a cardboard mess, wood frame, and then basically a box-shaped boat. It was black and red. We had to put longer gangways and things like that, but we also had a lot more help in those days. And on a good weekend, we'd have 70 people working on the Grad Night, inside and out.
That's impressive.
It was very impressive. In fact, we used to feed that. We'd have hamburgers donated. The food would be donated, and the guys would be cooking. They decided that they were going to move it over here. We moved the boat over here. And I talked to Woody. I had heard that he was a great set designer. He drew up this boat, and we actually put it together sight unseen. We built it from February to
Pretty much till Grad Night almost. We
till
were
Grad
working on
Night.
It's no longer cardboard.
Well, it's not cardboard. It looks like a luxury liner that we wanted it to. Woody's the one that really put the whole thing together.
You guys are retiring. You're not that old. I'm going to shame you into not retiring right now. So tell me, this has become a labor of love, and it's time for that to end.
Right. I mean, we've all worked on. I mean, my last daughter graduated 10 years ago. His is, they both had grandchildren, and for the last 10 years, we've said somebody else can step up, take this all over. It's a labor of love. We didn't want to not see it go down. So every year we've come back because nobody else would step up. We keep coming back. Nobody else wants to step up. But now we're kind of at a point where, pacemakers are being put in and guys are getting hips replaced, and it's getting just physically hard to climb up. It's labor intensive. It's really labor intensive.
I just can't do it anymore.
So are you sorry to see this go? Or are you excited to see what comes next year?
Well, I'm sorry to see it go. It's like the end of a tradition. And it's been, an important part of my life. Every May and June, come down and have a job at the beach.
What I like that. I understand being down at the beach. How much does this cost, not only in labor, but in money each year?
I think it's around $6,000 just to put up the boat. The rest of the Grad Night costs, I have no idea how much that costs. But I figure it's somewhere around $125,000.
But this is a facade, a start to Grad Night that has now become treasured for a couple of generations here on campus. What do we do to keep you guys doing this?
Well, we'll probably come down and help on the tennis courts for a little bit. And it's going to be exciting to see what they come up with in place of this. Now, actually, it's going out to a horse ranch in Lancaster, and he's going to use the material to build something with. We have no idea what.
So wait a minute, you've already donated this material.
Yeah. Yes. The powers that be donated it, and it's gone as of Saturday.
Ah.
It's repurposed. It'll live a new life out in the desert.
Okay, so horses will use this as their entrance to the stables.
Either that, or you can drive out the 14 and there might be a big boat somewhere sitting out in the desert in Lancaster.
Good. It'll be a Samohi Viking representing in the Antelope Valley. Gentlemen, I know you guys have to get back to work because I'll bet you there's still some finishing touches to be done. Thank you for talking with me today. Go Vikings. It's great that we're all from Santa Monica High School. We all have this love of Santa Monica and Santa Monica High School that we share throughout our lives. almost 50,000 living alumni now at Samuel High, including Nobel Prize winners. One of our astronauts is about to go into space. We have notable alumni, but you know what's even more important? Are the gentlemen and the ladies who have just come back to this school, who treasure their time in this special place and love Santa Monica and love Santa Monica High School. For Brock and Your Block, this is Phil Brock. I'll see you next time. Go Vikings!